We're here at the beat competition. This is the first beat competition I've thrown. We have Eddy and Glaze here, both from Staten Island, that are going to help judge.
Yeah.
We only have 4 submissions, guys. We got to get the number up if we want to keep this up and, make it really competitive, because I feel like, I don't know, why not? All right, so before we play the beats, we're just going to play the sample just to make sure, people are actually flipping the sample, and we'll get a good idea of how creative producers actually got. All right, here it is.
Yeah. That's so nice.
Yeah. It's like some PS2 Zelda music.
Yeah.
You guys heard the sample. Let's see what you guys did with it. I flipped the sample myself. I'll play it at the end, but we're going to play the 4 submissions and see what we think. You guys ready?
Let's get it.
Let's go.
All right. Here we go, anyways. See if it changes. All right. I think that was the idea.
Oh.
What do you guys think? Any feedback? I would first off probably say that it sounded like there was reverb on like the bass.
On everything. It felt like it was everywhere.
On everything. And I'll just say that can just make it sound like there's nothing really prominent in your beat. Everything's in the background. I like that little transition, the gated transition. I thought that was cool.
Gated transition was cool. The reverb, it could be cool as like a switch up, like a different section. It was an interesting artistic decision, but something you don't hear often, put it like that. But maybe dial it back like 50%. It's always a good rule of thumb.
Yeah, it felt like there wasn't a lot of body to it because of how much reverb was in it. It kind of like washed out a lot of that thump that they were going for, I'd imagine. Yeah, it just felt a little like strangely hollow.
All right.
A good trick is to duplicate the drums and have a reverb one and then a raw one right next to it, just to avoid that. But best of both worlds.
That's free game right there, producers. That he just gave y'all a cheat code just now. Turn up.
All right, let's play the next one. Here we go.
That's really fun.
All right.
No, that was really fun. I enjoyed it, and it's the sample's almost like unrecognizable in there, which is cool. I wonder how they got to that point. You know, like
Yeah, definitely creative.
Yeah, I agree. No, it was dope.
um,
High energy, feel good. It sounded like something you would hear today for sure. Like,
yeah, I don't really have too many criticisms really. I do feel like it it set like, you know, its own energy pretty well. Like like I said, I really enjoyed how, you know, creatively used the sample was. I thought it was fun. Thought it was really nice, like a bubbly sound.
yeah, it was fresh.
Nice bounce, nice chord changes.
No bad feedback.
Yeah, shout out to that one.
Yeah, let's see. The Kid on Me.
That's the producer's name.
Yeah, I think so.
Shout out to the kid on me for real.
The Kid on Me. All right, let's go to the next one. Here we go.
Man made.
Yeah. Oh nah, he's wilding.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, nah, he went crazy. Who is that guy?
Man
That
made.
was nuts.
Uh,
Man made.
yeah, that's actually my boy. I know who that is.
Oh yeah, nah, that guy is man. What? Put me in contact with this brother immediately. That was crazy. I loved it. I loved the bounce. I have a soft spot for the 808 cowbell. I love that sound so much. So whenever that gets found, whenever that finds its way into a beat, I love it. And that switch up, I just think it just that brief little moment of kind of like it was like serenity because that's like how that sample even comes across. It's very like angelic and like you know
Like
like
he used it in a good way.
God,
yeah, and it's just then it just brings you right back into the hard beat. I think that shit went crazy. Yeah, I love that.
yeah, sure.
I liked his 808 selection, that bass sound. Whatever it is, 808 or bass, it just was like a hard, distorted, crazy, crazy thing. And then I like how it was darker than the previous beat. I mean, the last beat was cool, but it was somehow major. He flipped the sample into like a major thing, which was interesting. But this one was darker, which I liked more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
went crazy.
Yeah, I don't really have nothing bad to say. I really like that bass with like that filter on it. I think I'm kind of a sucker for that lately. All right, last one. Here we go.
lost on me.
Bro was in his spooky bag.
I mean, spooky.
I get the vibe. It's like that Ace.
I'm not mad at the spooky. It was the rhythm that.
The sample was like it
Switching up.
wasn't landing on the one. I feel at some points.
Yeah, it was hard to keep up with. I would say that.
There was certain sections where I was like, "Oh, there's onto something," because like it would be like, like, and I was like, "Okay, that's gonna happen. That's gonna be the loop," and it doesn't land that way in the next four.
Right.
When it first dropped, I thought it was dope. I like that abstract shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say it wasn't extremely cohesive all around. Just gotta tighten it up a bit. The mix could probably be cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah, cool idea. A little better, like a little cleaner execution. Because yeah, I think aesthetically, like the ambiance, the sound you're going for, you can see it. It's there, but I think some tightening up, cleaning up on like the sequencing a little bit.
For me, it's like the pacing of the chords, because it's all there. I think all the elements are there, but it kept switching up, rhythmically like too often. And I love a good switch up, but like not from one bar to the second bar or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like you gotta
Yeah.
find the groove. That's what I would define as the groove, is like how the chords are passing over the beat. And so that's everything, it's like, and I mess with this stuff all the time till towards the end, but is the chord change a little before the downbeat, or is it a little on the downbeat, a little bit after the downbeat? You know what I mean? That gives you totally different feelings. So, like, you just gotta lock that in and find the one for this song.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, there's one more. My bad, I forgot. There's one more.
Is this yours?
No, this isn't mine. This is Pluto Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
A sample that the pattern was cool. I think they had cool stuff going on with the drums, but I think that sample, like maybe speed up the sample, retime it. I think that was kind of like it was off putting. It didn't. I couldn't catch a groove with it because of like how it was landing on each bar. I felt personally.
It was definitely off from the very beginning. It wasn't locked into the beat. Play it again from the very beginning. This sample is way late.
Yeah.
The sample is behind.
Yeah.
Sample needs to be sped up to fit that tempo.
Got to be on beat with the sample, with the chop.
Facts.
All right, I'm gonna play mine real quick, just to show people how I flipped it, and just to show people that shit. I don't think this is the best flip either, but I tried to get a little creative. You guys can bust my balls. Let me know what you think. All right, here it goes. That's all I got.
Fire.
Yeah, obviously that's the best one.
I think the use of the sample is really cool. I really really enjoy it. Again, it's just that being able to repurpose it and kind of hear something different out of it. I mean, that's part of like, you know, some of the most impressive things about a great producer is being able to listen to something and hear it and interpret it a completely different way, right? So being able to utilize a sample in that way is really impressive. I enjoy hearing that type of shit.
What you got on that snare, dog?
It's dry.
Really? No.
It's dry.
It's a good sample.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the
shit.
makers of beats, right? We'll announce the winners tonight or tomorrow, or it's actually it doesn't matter because it's pre-recorded. We'll announce and hopefully next time people can get creative. We need more people to join. I want to do this every week or every 2 weeks and here's some good shit. Create a cool community. Get some kids $50 to $100. You could take your girl out to a steak dinner maybe, but yeah, let's create a little community and get some competitiveness going. Let's go.
Yeah. What's up, gang?
Sounds good. Good to see you guys.
You too, Glaze. Until next time, guys.
Likewise.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll chop it up soon.
Thanks for having me.
Hell yeah.
Talk soon.
Yeah.
All right.
Peace.
All right.